Alright, so I have 4 examples here of Justin's videos. 2 incredible ones that are his best videos of all time. 1 really bad video that performed horrendously for him. And 1 random pick from a recent video just off his page, okay? And I'm not going to touch on the basics that you can find anywhere on YouTube. I'm not going to go over, oh, this is a good hook, or this is good camera quality, or this is good lighting, shit like that. I'm going to go into the genuine, intangible stuff that you can only learn to apply after years of content creation. Stuff that you can't measure, stuff that you can't really, like, see or feel, that makes these videos perform. So there's 3 main things. So I'm going to go over an example of one of his bad videos because I think this illustrates very well why most of his videos do so well and why this one did really bad. So the concept is, obviously, the complexity of the language he uses in this video needs to be, people will usually say below a 5th grade reading level, or like a 3rd grade reading level. And the way you can do that is you can plug it into a website called Hemingway. Hemingway app. You can plug it into, okay, this is not the one actually. Hemingway app.com. Is it this one? What's going on? Hemingway editor. It's this one. Hemingway app.com. Yeah. So you plug a script into here. So the options trader blew his funded account because he maxed out his drawdown. I don't know if that's the correct terminology. Okay, I don't really trade, but that's an 8th grade reading level. Now, if we put in the horse crossed the road because, okay, he wanted ice cream. So did you see how when I add in because, it goes up to a 5th grade? He wanted ice cream. Puts it at 3rd grade. Okay. What this does is that means your video has a wider TAM, so total addressable market. That means it's accessible to more people. If we're using words like in this video, it's only accessible to very experienced traders, to be honest. So I'm going to play you the video.
The problem I had with options as well is I would make max 1 week out. Like I was pretty much trading 0 GDs, whatever the closest expiration.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
The hardest part of it was managing risk because you
I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what risk management is. I don't know what Greeks are. I don't know what time decay is. I don't know what delta is.
Implications to whatever the premium
implications is a hard word. Premium contract, what does that mean?
In like 15 minutes, 30 minutes would go by, and the bias itself, the trade itself, is never invalidated. But yet,
so this is only accessible to experienced traders. Okay. Now I'm going to play you some videos that are relatable. They play on a dream result or a fear of the viewer and use simple language and things everyone can understand, okay? Another part of why his content does so well, which I'm going to touch on more in a minute, is how emotional it makes the viewer. So pay attention to those things. So the simple language, the relatability, and the dream outcome and the fear. I believe it's this one, yeah.
2,500 yesterday, which was my biggest loss this month. 2,500. I made 18K from 1 trade today. Took 3 L's yesterday. Again, mistake was made, recognized it. 1 win, 18K. Why is that? Because I am not focused on making money. What am I focused on? Recognizing conditions. Recognizing probability. Where are we in the market? Is market showing me exactly what I expect it to show me? And if it's not, I'm not taking a fucking trade. That is how you have consistency. You have to have the discipline to only wait for exactly what you're fucking looking for. And you will be rewarded for it. I lost.
So this is like, this video paints a perfect picture of, and it obviously the hook's great, right? I said I wasn't going to touch on that, but the hook's great because like, it's like
2,500 yesterday, which was my biggest loss this month.
It's very emotional and it plays on a fear of a lot of traders, okay? And then it's like, by the end of it, they have a clear vision of how they can sort of improve in their trading, and it's simple language and it's very relatable. Like, just the money thing, like him losing and gaining money, everyone can sort of imagine that in their head. And something else I want to touch on, his content does so well with such shit camera quality, and that just shows to me like the conventional and shit lighting as well, unconventionally, or like unconventional lighting. Like conventionally you're going to want 3-point lighting, so you're going to want like the background to be a color, you're going to want a white ring light on your face, right, which I don't have right now because we're traveling. And then maybe you want 2 colors coming in from the side, or like people usually have like a, I forgot the name of it, but people usually have a light on their left where it lights up the side of their face in a red and the rest of it's white. this lighting's horrendous. You can barely see his face. I mean, it's cool. Like, it has a specific aesthetic, and it makes the content familiar. So that level of familiarity is important to an audience. So if you're changing the editing style often, or if you're changing the aesthetic often, viewers will recognize your content a lot less. Whereas when you scroll past something with this style, you're like, oh, I love this guy's videos because this is very distinct. The shit camera quality, the lighting, and the editing style with this text, it's the same on every single video he does. So those are a few things that make this video really good. Now, we're going to go on to the next one. And this one, I think, is a very important fundamental for content. A lot of people like to give... Like, everyone knows that you're supposed to give value and educate in your content, right? But a lot of people try and give value that's, like, not something someone can act on today. Like, it's a mindset shift, or like a complex, like, sort of concept. But what he does here... Like, why you aren't a profitable trader? And he goes 4 points, and they're just simple, applicable, like, okay, that makes sense. So I'll play this.
Trader, what are some good habits I should start working on? Number 1, go into
Obviously,
every trading day expecting to not take a trade. Number 2.
Boom, that was it. One liner that's applicable. That one line is applicable, and I know for a fact from some of the clients we have that that is a massive deal in trading.
Go into every single trade expecting to lose. Number 3, go into every single trading day with the primary focus of building good habits. Those habits are having good position sizing, following your position sizing, not over leveraging, practicing patience, practicing discipline, not over trading, only taking high quality setups, not taking low quality setups, recognizing when to step away, when to continue trading, when to be off.
Okay, so this video has a massive TAM. It's targeting beginner traders, okay? And then it's giving very simple, applicable, instantly applicable advice, which are just one-liners. He finishes one, goes on to the next. This also subconsciously signifies to the viewer that, okay, like the fact that he's giving these one-liners and moving on so quickly signifies to the viewer that I'm going to get a lot of value very quickly. Whereas if you're sort of saying, so let's restart this video.
Some good habits I should start working on. Number 1, go into every trading day expecting to not take a trade. Number 2,
if he said that line and then elaborated into like more detail and then said because this and that and because of this and that, like the viewer's going to be like, yeah, just fucking get on with it, mate. Not consciously, but you're competing with some, like you're competing for these viewers' attention, and it's very high competition out there. And these people, if they're not getting the speed, because obviously like there are people out there who will give them that value insanely quick, which is why when you make a video like and you say your point and then you elaborate for 10 seconds, the viewers are going to scroll until they get to this video. This guy just gave so much value in like 30 seconds. Okay, so you've got a ratio of value to time. You want the most value in the least amount of time possible. Okay, and that is a big concept in all content. Twitter, so written, YouTube longs, short form, your Instagram stories, everything. More value, less time, less words. Okay, so let's go on to a random one. Now, this, to be honest, this production quality and this lighting is insane. The camera is insane. Okay. Now, what I want to touch on as well is there is so many people out there with such incredible editing. For example, our clients, whose content performs far less than this content, okay? The reason for that is the emotional aspect of this content and sort of the insightful feeling and the conviction and the expert vibe that Justin gives off in his videos. Like, the emotions you make a viewer feel have a lot more effect than the editing. Let's be real, this editing is not that incredible. This got 30,000 likes. The camera quality is shit. The lighting is shit. If you spend a bunch of fucking money on your setup, your lighting, your camera quality, your editing, that is not enough, okay? This video got 15 times less likes than this video. Look at the production of this video. You would see this video if you removed this, you didn't know who this guy was, you removed the metrics on your screen, you would see this and you would assume this got 300 views, but it didn't. It fucking farmed. And this here,
always constantly doing
you've got the nice head tracking, right?
And every single
and this is cool editing, don't get me wrong, but it's just simple B-rolls. This, I guarantee you, this took 10 minutes. Most of the time of editing this video went into the sound. I guarantee you it went into picking the right song, putting the right sound effects on. That's where most of the time goes into this video. Not this, not this, not the head tracking.
Market rebalances to equilibrium. Number 3, market rebalances to inefficiencies.
Again, we've got that speed of how quickly he's making his points, okay? So if you're a trading content creator, if you follow these fundamentals, okay, obviously you need a strong hook. You need to know how to write a strong hook. Obviously, the topic of the video matters massively, but don't focus on editing. Don't focus on like switching the angles up and like keeping it entertaining. Like you see Shinobi, that isn't the difference maker. I mean, it's a huge thing, and when you do have good production quality, it's obviously going to make a massive boost. But if you can just use these fundamentals of emotion, using sound, tonality, music, and then also how fast you're giving value, that's going to make a world of difference regardless of camera quality, regardless of editing. Okay, so I think that's a very good breakdown of why this guy's content performs so well and why he connects so well with viewers. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to join our Discord. We have a whole Discord here of just all of our clients and stuff like that. We have a free course actually on the 6 steps you need to take to double your monthly revenue as a trading community. So obviously there's a lot of traders out there making money through the Discord subscriptions. If you want that free course, links in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.